Okay, this morning here we're going to show you a KE4 Mercury. That is a 7.5 horsepower. It's 1952 according to the serial number, KE4. So here, let me see if we can get a little picture of that. Yes, KE4. There you go. And I got the cover off of it, the bottom cowling, this morning, so I can show you a few things about the Mercury. One in particular, so we're going to come right back. This little Mercury was, I guess, what you call a barn find. We have found it in a little town near where I live. It is at an antique store, and it was sitting out on the front porch for many years. And I finally purchased it, and believe it or not, after the carburetor was cleaned, and I didn't even clean the spark plugs or the points or anything, and it started right up, and it runs great. So what I want to show you here, while I was running it one time, I almost lost my choke knob. And what I'd like to share with y'all guys right here is what I've done is I put a jam nut right behind the choke knob. Once it's on the machine, you can see it. But anyway, you jam this, I think it's a 1032 nut behind there, and the choke knob will not come off. So I almost lost mine. And of course, this is your fuel, where you turn your fuel on right here. And here is your high-speed adjustment and your low-speed adjustment. And after placing the Mercury in start position, right here, there you go. I'm trying to film and do this all at one time. It'll start. So we're going to put the cover back on, and we're going to try to get my grandson to start it this morning. So, 1952 Mercury. One more thing I want to show you before we take it to the test barrel is this is kind of a unique little, this is how the choke works. As you pull it out, this little brass plate goes over the carburetor. So I thought that's kind of unique, the way the little lever and everything works in there. Okay. Okay, here we go with our KE4 this morning. Kyle's going to help me. He's going to lower the tiller. He's going to go ahead and put it in start. And just to warn you and Kyle both that once it starts, take it back to slow, because it's going to probably blow all the water out of there. Alright, let's go. Yeah, I figured that would happen. So there we go. So what do you think, Kyle? Oh yeah. Runs pretty good, huh? Alright, well, we successfully started this thing. Before we started it, Kyle opened the gas up and the vent on the top, so we're going to sneak around the back here and see if we can see the water pump working. Now, this one has got some small holes in the back, and you can see the little water coming out. So when the water comes out, that means the water pump's working. On these models, you have to make sure the water pump works, because the engines get hot very fast. This is a 52 model, which has the water-cooled exhaust, which is a little new on this thing. And as you can see, it runs pretty good. So you can slow it down a little bit, Kyle. Alright, that's good. That's a good trolling speed right there, and we're going to go around the front of it now. And I'm going to show you this thing is very slow position. You have to get these carburetors set just right, and I suggest you set them before you put the bottom cover on, because the idle is really hard to set on this one, because you have to go through this little hole right here. Inside is the adjustment, so set it before you put the bottom cowl on. It's much easier. We'll go around one more time to the side and show you guys that little nut I was talking about. You have to keep your choke mount is falling off. Alright. I don't know how much gas I put in this thing this morning, but it may be running out here in a little bit. But what I'm going to do is let Kyle open it up one time and we'll see what happens. Come on, Kyle, open it up. Alright, that's good. As you can see, we're running out of water, so we're going to go ahead and cut her off. But the little KE, let's cut it off, Kyle. The little KE4, I don't know, this thing seems like it's got more horsepower than 7.5. I think Mercury has always underrated them. But anyway, that's it. And Kyle, thanks for helping old Grandpa start. And 7.5 horse Mercury KE4 52 model, 1952. Barn find, all original. The old paint scratched and the tank is dented, but she runs pretty good. So there you go. Alright, on all my motors, before I put them up or store them, I always cut the fuel off and the vent. So Kyle just got the vent shut off, and now he's going to turn the other. Yeah, there you go, Kyle. Turn it. It's going to be hard. It's going to be hard. It's tight. Just turn it all the way in tight. Okay, keep turning it. There you go. Going to turn the fuel off all the way. This is going to allow all of the fuel to run out of the carburetor, so it doesn't develop any varnish or anything in there. Alright, Kyle, give me a pull there. Alright. We're going to go ahead and let the old Mercury run here for a few seconds and see how long it takes. And yeah, this old Mercury probably could get fixed up a little bit. It's got the old pole is busted on it, but just keep it more original like it is. It hasn't been monkeyed with a whole lot, so we're going to go ahead and just leave it exactly like it is. Because, I think it shows how good that the Mercuries are. They can be that old and still run as good. So this one we're going to leave alone. We're not going to do anything to it. And there she dies. So now all of the fuel is out of the carburetor, and the little 1952 Mercury is going to be put up in storage for a little while again.